Hey guys, welcome to another match commentary video. I'm once again joined with Nico and Dean.
Hey, what's up,
Hello.
guys?
We're doing the finals of our local shop tournament. We have on the left here is Steins versus Dean with Memory Milky Holmes, once again featuring 4 dead cards in his list that he doesn't get
hmm
to play this this top 4 match.
Why would
Um,
I?
yeah. Is there anything you want to say about the match before we get started?
Oh yeah, this is a grudge match right here because earlier in the bracket he was my one loss.
Oh,
And I
stupid
remembered
or
I remembered why I lost, and I properly accounted for it in this game. That helps me.
Well, good to know. I guess we'll jump into the video. I'll go ahead and start it now.
So yeah, he is playing. It's Wind Book, Steins. So that means he's playing the Mayuri Burn 2 combo, and he's also playing the book Top Check 4 with the Okabe level 2 to like possibly get back stock and have a free 2/2 beater. Okay, so I show why this drop searcher is really good.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I
And it's
managed to
two
get
five
double back
power.
row. Yeah, so now I actually like contest his runner, right? Like
Yeah.
Steins doesn't have super high power zeros, I don't think.
The coin flip's 2/5, so if you wanted to, you could technically trade it
Don't
in,
think he
right?
plays the coin flip.
Okay.
And he slams a climax to kill my card. I'm like, what are you going to do, slam it? And he's like, yes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Understandable.
All right.
Johnny showing no fear.
Johnny's not one to be intimidated by that type of stuff.
So,
Oh, man. And then, yeah, Dean just responds
nah.
with the -3. Yeah. I'm guessing you just probably play the drop search and drop for the combo.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, understandable.
And I think what I'm thinking about here is I probably should have, like, I think this was kind of a misplay on my part. I think I should move, like, in a normal game, this Herc to the front row. But instead I just attack twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you're guaranteed to level, so you kind of like cycle the card anyway, right?
Yeah.
So. And it's much better to try to find like your other like level 1 combo pieces or counters with that card instead. Yeah, I feel you. It probably was better to move it up.
But we don't make that play because
he IBMs you 2 times.
Yeah, it's a lot of deck thinning, right? Like
yeah,
3 times.
3 times.
Oh, that's all right.
Infinite mill.
Oh baby, a triple.
Grabs a Ricky just in case. But he doesn't need that because he has So I think this is where he plays the card that like gave me a lot of hardship. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he doesn't.
Hits 2 on the brainstorm.
And this is the search brainstorm. Yeah, this card can't be reversed by cost zeros.
Oh, okay. You're never killing it.
It is so strong against Milky Holmes because they just front into your Ellie and force counter, and like your counter does nothing, and you're just like, this feels terrible.
Understandable.
And then not only that, but it's also 5/5 power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It gains power and attack, though, right?
Well, no, sorry, it's 5K, but it's behind a global,
Mm-hmm.
so it's 5/5. And what feels absolutely terrible about that is the fact that means I have to level swap literally every turn to front attack.
Oh, that's... So you find
I think I'm out a lot of climaxes, so I'm just like, I'm going to dig just for the mill. That's the free fresh Daru, I believe.
What's the conditions on that free fresh?
Pay 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a level 0. Come and play, pay 2. I don't really like those profiles. I don't think they're like worth playing most of the time.
Yeah, usually not. But he might play it as kind of like an oh crap button or something.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking here if I have to clock draw for the mill. I think I actually had to clock draw in order to get the mill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember laughing here. I think I don't think I can kill any of his cards. I think I have to side attack.
You have to side attack all of his lanes. So
no, because I can test the middle, right? Because I have the double 500, so I'm actually like 1,000 power over.
yeah.
But then I have to
start off with a cancel though. Yeah. Oh no. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, well, at the very least, you get the bar for next turn.
I have 2 bars in hand. What are you talking? I just double triggered bar.
It's a bit unfortunate then, Dean.
That happens. Sometimes those games happen, dude. You just gotta, accept that you're eating garbage. It's fine. But I do get a soul trigger, so I get a little bit of extra damage.
It's okay. Yeah. You're gonna get extra damage the next 2 turns as you slam those 2 bars out of your hand.
I'm curious as to why Johnny clocked here. Like, I'm not sure what he's digging for.
His hand quality might have been bad or something.
Yeah, or maybe he's like trying to maybe find like a climax to push damage.
He might be out a lot of climaxes too. I mean,
well, no, he just refreshed, which is why I was curious.
I cannot comment on his deck state or what he is thinking. His refresh wasn't like the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have climax in stock, maybe climax in hand, and then like.
I guess that's understandable.
If you can just like refresh again, why not?
Yeah. So he's going in.
I think he's. Oh, okay, he fronted.
Yeah, you obviously back up here every single time. Yeah.
I think I thought, I don't really need another gold bar. And so the important thing is because I knew he plays this 1/1, right? That can't be reversed. I actually held double counter in opening hand. So that way I can contest board over multiple turns. Because what happened in the first time I fought him is I didn't hold double counter in hand. I countered 1 turn, was like in a bad position, and then I like couldn't play the game after.
Triggers climax and he wins that away to push extra damage, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's like he's not going to kill the card anyway. He gets to like get damage.
And still eat it, but like, and he hit yellow to your clock too, so that's probably like a kind of like a you just play it right back down. I was gonna say you could have played the 3/2 narrow if you had it in hand and killed the 1/1.
Yeah, I think I thought about it. I think was my deck in a bad spot already. What's going on here?
You level swap.
Then I see the narrow early play, and I said that's pretty good. But I already have a triple and double gold bar in hand, so
Yeah, you're just kind of committed to this line at this point.
And I level swapped the climax so I could actually beat over his board. Otherwise, I have to side again, right?
Yeah.
And then I grab another narrow because I hit a gate, and I think I'm kind of scared about how many climaxes I'm out. Because I refreshed only 4, right?
Yeah, you didn't refresh very well.
But
thankfully for you, Johnny is eating a lot of damage here.
Yeah, it's good. There are those games where like you're having a bad game, but your opponent's eating damage, and you're like, oh, I guess this is fine.
Yeah, and I think on the bright side too, like Johnny doesn't have a real way to interact with your stock, right? So since you have like triple gold bar, like if you get to that massive compression point, it might be really hard to kill you.
Yeah, it's a nice thing about fighting against Steins Gate. If you're a deck like this, you can just hopefully get to that compression point. But his top end's really good at killing something like Milky, right? It's like on attack plus 4k on a lane, and then give a card, cancel, burn 2.
Mm-hmm.
And also these 1/1s, like normally if I counter over his board, I take less damage, right?
Yeah.
And then he takes more damage, but instead it's like he can just front with this 1/1. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, and just constantly force the counter out of you. If you want to keep your board, that is.
I think keeping my board for a single counter seems pretty good.
So you're just gonna like slam down combo again this turn?
Looks like he doesn't have the book in hand, so
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna swing 3
Sandbag a
times.
turn, yeah. I'm like, I have to counter every single time he attacks.
Yeah.
And not gonna mill here. No real need to. And he double sides. I guess like I think he said he was in a bad deck state, which was like super good for me, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a mistake then not slamming the wind trigger in his hand. Is it a wind trigger or shot? I forget. You should.
It's wind.
It's wind.
So
Wind book.
I think the problem is,
his level 3 should dig for the combo pieces, right? So I
should.
feel like pushing here would have been fine with the wind trigger and even crashing board maybe. But I mean, if his deck state is as bad as you say he said it was, then maybe like just keeping the board is good. But I feel like not getting any damage out of it feels kind of bad.
Yeah, I think here I'm thinking about like my own deck and like how I'm supposed to mill here. Like, what am I supposed to do? And I think I was kind of upset that I have to put the climax in every time just in order to fight board.
So you're using Ellie effects right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how to get that climax out.
Are you like considering possibly double brainstorming here? So you're only going to like one with the Ellie or something?
No, I think I'm thinking of like playing with the narrow draw 2 ditch one. And you see, I decided I had to flip over 4. Do I even pay out the climax? I think I actually misremembered where the climax was. No, I didn't.
I saw you pay one out.
So yeah, just getting more stock.
Yep. That's what Milky does.
Yeah. I think this was like the silver lining of
Trigger climax on first attack.
Thankfully, your opponent's like, he's still eating damage. So you're still pretty much just kind of fine with all this anyway.
Yeah. Well, he's not really he double canceled. That's not really eating damage.
Yeah, but he's now like 3-0. So, and you're like, even though you're kind of like getting a little bit unfortunate with your triggers, like you still have like a lot of stock.
Yeah. I mean, that's like what happens with Milky, right? As long as you can keep that board up. Like if you're playing against a deck that can't really contest it. So yeah,
so he thought you could heal right here, right?
He thought, yeah, he thought this card was on play heal, not draw 2 ditch one.
Yeah,
yeah, it's.
I think that also probably like influenced his
decision with like slamming
holding
the
holding the climax instead of slamming it the last turn.
And I think, did you see what my pickup was? It was the Cordelia Ronco Miller. That was in the bottom 2 cards of my deck.
That's pretty good, especially if you're going in with like a compressed deck state.
Yeah. I think I was just like, wow, that's pretty broken. It was like my only thing I could grab because I had the dead card as well. Triggers a book.
Did he give both cancel burns to the restander? That's what it looks like, I think.
Yeah, he did.
That's kind of spooky, actually.
That is a really strong top end.
Yeah.
And I almost die.
A lot of damage here.
And then I reversed my back row.
You reversed your back.
That was so spook. I think I'm looking at this Cordelia. I'm like, I think this card is like on attack burn 4.
I'm guessing this is the last turn here. You probably just like kill him from 3-0, I'm guessing. Just because like I don't foresee a way you like unless you like get really lucky with your cancels. I don't foresee a way for you to survive here.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking about that too, but I'm like, what's the best way I actually get lethal here?
That's fair enough.
Um, and I know I don't want to use the pay one here. I think I'm struggling because of is that I want to contest his board, but I can't because his cards are like 10-5s.
Mm-hmm. And that's yeah.
That's actually unkillable. Like I'm having to crash.
You
like
win in the center. That's
yeah.
about
I win
it.
in the center, and that's it. Yeah.
I think wouldn't you kind of want to just crash your entire board here anyway?
Well, no. I think you're forgetting the effect on the restander. So you technically meet the experience condition. Your restander is at 11-5.
No. The experience condition is 6.
Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that is the level 1. I thought for whatever reason that was the level 3 as opposed to level 1.
Well, no, I only play one of the level 3.
You only play one restander?
Yeah, I play one restander, one Ronco Miller, 3 early plays, and then 2 of the salvage. And I'm like, I can get the restander when I need it, but I don't think double restander is like a super good line of play.
Can you teach me how to play Milky Holmes again, Dean?
Oh, yeah. So I get a burn 2 with the Ronco Mill, and then I get a swing for 2. And then I crash in. Then I attack here, use my restand. And it's like, even if he wishes here, right? Like, he can't live, right? Because I have 2/2s coming in.
Yeah.
But he wishes anyway.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't wish the restander.
He should wish the restander, right?
Yeah,
he dies anyway, but like, yeah, he should have wished the restand target.
I think you told him that too, right there.
Yeah, I think afterwards I was like talking to him, and I was like, and he's like, "Oh, I could have actually like dug through this like dead deck if I would have known. That would have probably been better than healing." But it's one of those things, like, right? It's like when I do it sometimes. Happens with Japanese cards. Happens with English cards sometimes.
It happens with the English cards too sometimes.
Like, I know what this card does.
Misread the effect, or you don't read the card because you think you know what it does, and then it happens occasionally. But yeah. So, is there any other thoughts on the video? I think the game for the most part was pretty clean, right?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Like, maybe he should have put down a second 1/1. Like, I saw him like that one turn. He thought about getting a second 1/1.
Yeah,
I was like, that card was just held board forever.
Yeah, definitely. In this kind of matchup where your deck is not built to like handle anything like that, I think those 1/1s can randomly steal games really hard.
Well, I have the early play. I don't know if I would have played it though, considering the fact I like double triggered gold bar. I think because I double triggered gold bar that one turn, I was committed to keeping the Ellie board.
Yeah.
Like, I think I would have just let him keep his card because I'm like, I'm getting 2 stock for this card. Like, why would I pay 2 stock to kill this one card?
Yeah, understandable.
And then possibly get hit with a wind trigger? Like,
yeah.
Seems pretty neg.
Also, I think the only big thing coming from Steins Gate there was, I guess, not realizing that the level 3 was a draw to ditch one instead of a healer.
Oh,
I think influenced his choice of slamming that wind trigger climax for the extra damage at that point. Because I think if I thought it was a healer, I would probably prioritize holding the climax for the following turn.
Yeah, because you don't have a way to find it, but it's like, it's a good climax combo, actually.
Yeah, it's really solid, actually. I think that is it. You guys have any other last thoughts before we peace out here? Take that silence as a no. I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Our next match video should be the most boring meta match for this year, which is Saikano versus Date Alive, 8 standby Date Alive. That is shop finals from another week that we will be putting up shortly. Other than that, we'll see you guys in the next video. Later. Before you go, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you do enjoy our content, as it does help us grow, and check out some of these social media links below.